Hey there, I'm going to review with you your most common words that are going to be on your spelling test. Okay, so most of the most common words, most of the sounds in your most common words follow all the rules that you already know, but sometimes there's a letter or two that don't follow the rules that we know. So we're gonna code those words a little bit differently today. Okay, so we don't code most common words because they don't. We just are supposed to know them. Okay, so we're gonna start with the word move. Don't move too much when you get your hair cut. Okay, so let's count the sounds in move. Ready? Move. M, oo, v. Okay. All right. So the first sound is m. Okay, and that's spelled normally with an M. Okay. The next sound is oo, and normally for oo we would put two O's, right? Or maybe a U. But in this word we only use one. Actually, I'm going to move that down a little bit. We only use one O to spell oo in this word. So I'm going to put a heart over it because you need to remember that by heart. That in move, you're just going to have one O. Okay. The next sound is V, and that's a V. That's a normal one, right? And then we don't end words in English with a V usually, so we usually add an E, and that follows our rules. Okay, so that's how we spell move. The only letter in move that doesn't follow our rules is the O. All right, so you have to remember that one by heart. Okay, can you do that? All right, the next one is again. Let's ride the roller coaster again. Okay, so let's count the sounds in again. G, I, N. Okay, now the first sound in again is right? And so in at the first sound of a two-syllable word, we spell that with an A. It's that schwa sound. Okay, G is G, just like normal. And the next sound is I, right? Again. Now, normally we would spell that with an I because it's that short I sound, but in this word, it's spelled with an AI. So that's the part of that word that we need to remember by heart. And again. So that's how we spell again. The only part that we have to remember on that one is the AI. The other parts of that word are spelled just like the sound. Okay? All right, the next word is animal. My favorite animal, besides Cooper, is the giraffe. Okay, so let's see. Animal. Animal. Okay, so when I think about the first part of animal, when I hear an, I think of an, and that is how it's spelled in animal. An. Right. The next part is I and I. That's an I. That's an M. All. Okay, now that's the last syllable, and it's not stressed, so I have a schwa sound, so that's an A-L. I might have to remember that A. Okay, that might be our heart part of that word. Animal. All right, it's spelled just like it sounds, except for that A, which that follows the schwa rule. Okay? All right, we wouldn't necessarily code the way we normally code words. It wouldn't be pronounced animal, but when we do the sounds in animal, it works out pretty good. All right, the next word is picture. Okay, picture. All right, so let's work on that one. Picture. Ik, ik, ch, Okay. All right, so let's work on that. P is a P. I is an I. K, pick. Ch. Okay, it sounds like ch, but it's really the T, right? So that one is a heart. Picture, that's U-R, right? And we have to put an E at the end, so we might have to put a heart there. Okay? So we need to remember the T and the E in picture. All right, and last word is follow. Follow. Okay, so follow. F-A-L-O. Okay, 4 sounds in follow. F is an F. Ah is an O. Ol is 2 L's in follow. Might want to remember that. Follow is O-W, okay? And that's a normal spelling for O, okay? At the end of a word, it would be O-W. That's the normal vowel combination for the end of the word. So here's your most common words for the spelling test. You don't have to remember much by heart because you can use the sounds to spell most of these words. All right, great job spelling correctly on your test.